Is it some bright ride on my core? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? How are you? Well, I hope your week is going well, and I hope everything with you is copacetic for the rest of the week. But nevertheless, someone wanted me to read on Jeff Bezos and his wife. What's her name? Lauren Sanchez. And there are rumors that their honeymoon is over. I don't know, but let's just go head on and read and see what's going on with this couple. Jeff Bezos. I know who he is, and I know who is. I don't know them, but I know them from TV celebrities. He's the one who created Facebook, Amazon. Oh, wow.
Wow is right.
Okay. Then she landed a good one.
She did.
So the honeymoon is they say is over. To be honest with you, this has nothing to do with the read, but it just seems to me like she done had too many facelifts, too much going on her face. She looks automatic. Artificial. And that's his thing.
Yeah, she does.
You know, she just did too much surgery. She doesn't, Well, anyway, let's see what's going on here. Jeff Bezos and Lauren, how is your marriage? How is their marriage doing? Here we go. Jeff, here I see a foundational card, but I also see that he's guarded. Even though he's married, even though he is married, I see that he's guarded with his money. It doesn't seem that he is as frivolous with his money as it appears to be. Lauren, ouch. Lauren, I've been having a sore throat. Ouch. Lauren here just seems like she wants to go. She wants to move. She doesn't want a whole lot of drama. I get the impression that she have children. Does she have children?
Let's see.
I get the impression if she doesn't have children, maybe she wants them. I'm not clear, but I do see this card, and I do see this is a 6. And I do see that she's moving on, or she come from some place, or whatever.
3 children.
Oh my goodness! Well, she had children, and I think that that she wanted to bring her children to a better place, a better place when she married him. Here, I see again leaving. I definitely see some leaving, and it may be her who's not happy with the situation, who everything I say is allegedly. I'm just reading what the cards say. It just seems like it could be her, because this card came out to represent her, and this is the 6. And in this 6, it just seems like she's moving. She wanted her children to have a better place, a more stable place. But in the end, it just seems like she's not happy, or he's not happy. Someone isn't happy in the marriage. It's looking like the thrill is gone, and it just looked like it's not all what it cracked up to be. Here in the past, it just seemed like everything was wonderful. It just seemed like everything was meant to be. Your love was meant to be. It just seems like it was meant to be. And now it just seemed like a cloud has come over it. I don't know. It just looks more like communication. It could be her kids. I don't know. But I do see somebody wanting to leave or wanting out. And it looks like her. Here, yeah, this just seems like, it just seems like she, because I pulled this out for a she, it seems like she's just need to get away, relax, overwhelmed, disappointed. She seems disappointed. Let me think on this. Yeah, it just seems like right now he has everything or somebody in this relationship. I don't want to say he or she, somebody. It's not clear to me, but right now it seems like he has the world in his hand, and it just seems like he's ready to move on. He's saying he's ready to move on, take on another adventure or something. And for whatever that is, it doesn't seem that she's happy with that. She knows what she married all at the same time, but it just doesn't seem that she's fulfilled in her marriage. You know, maybe he work a lot, maybe he's gone a lot, maybe he travels a lot, whatever. He's looking out at the world and he has ideas and it's something else that he wants to do. But it just seems like he's holding on to her, like holding on maybe with his left hand from my position. With his left hand, he's holding on. But I definitely see the cross of the rose and the lily. And lilies always, I think, represent death, and roses represent love or friendship. But I definitely see this as a red rose, so I'm thinking that is love. And I think that he's holding on to it. He doesn't want to let it go. But all at the same time, in his right hand, is the world. It's more. It's more. He wants more. How old is he?
Let's see.
Yeah, I definitely see frictions. And him moving or taking on something is causing problems in their marriage. It just seems like it's friction. It just seems like he's changed, maybe the change, and it's not all cracked up what it used to be. That's the best I could say.
He just turned 62 in December.
And how old is she?
She just turned 56 in December.
But I do see that she's, that I definitely see that there is a cup of emotions, a cup of moving forward, of trying to reconcile, of trying not to let it come to this, not the leave. It seems like someone is fighting for the stay. Like, I don't want to end it. Let's not separate. Let's walk through it, take it counseling. But nevertheless, there is trouble in the camp. Yeah, I see a lot of cups. Here, I see a cup. Here's a page. And in this page, I see that this person is standing on outside of a wavy ocean or sea, just wavy, that is not tumultuous, but it is there. And I think when you look into that cup, when you see the page look into that cup, the page sees what it wants to see. It sees what it wants to see. Instead of saying, what I want, let me correct this. It's like, what I want is what I see. And I want to manifest that. But you can't manifest if the other party is not willing to manifest with you. Mm-hmm. So it's like you're looking at an illusion, but because they're married, it's no need in giving up. It's no need in giving up in this marriage. No, this ain't working. If there are, no. Baby, come what you see. I know that you can't see on camera, but what do you see?
Well, what I do see is, you said there was a lot of cups, and I
see pages. I see 2 pages.
I see a lot of swords, which
I see a definite lot of swords.
Goes back to what you was talking about of how there could be like a communication issue. Maybe they don't align in their same thought and thinking. Like maybe somebody has changed. Because 3 of swords paired with the ace of swords, and the ace is always symbolizing new beginnings. And to have that paired with a heartache of somebody feeling like unrequited love, or as if the love just isn't the same anymore in the relationship, like something has fundamentally changed. And honestly, it could be Jeff Bezos, because
that's what I'm thinking. It sounds,
because you said
because right here, it's like he comes off very selfish or self-centered. And he seems in the world, when you look at them with the lavish marriage, it just seems like he's very generous with his money. But this card is showing that he is not. I'm not saying he don't take care of her or do it. He's not as generous as we think. And it's causing friction in their marriage. That's what I see. I definitely see a lot of cups. I see delusion, being disappointed. I see going towards a marriage, going towards one, wanting to give love, wanting it to work. But you see the knight and you see the cup. You see one is coming to and one is delusional. It's like the thrill is gone. It's just the thrill is gone. That's what I see. And I see here that that there's friction, fighting of ideas or whatever. It just seems like somebody is living in the regret, buyer's remorse. What do you have?
Yes, most definitely.
I just see buyer's remorse. So this is what I see in this reading. I'm not going to stay on it long because I'm not feeling very well, but I just wanted to come in and give a reading on this. I definitely see trouble in paradise. Do I see a divorce? It's so weird because where they started.
Interesting. A strong masculine
very
figure.
Strong.
Almost like Jeff Bezos is still dominating the reading.
He's very dominating, yes. And she doesn't like it. Maybe her kids doesn't like it. They don't like the way he is. I don't know. But I do know that if she thought that she was marrying him to get the money, I don't know if she needs the money. I don't know anything about them, but I do know he's not as friendly with his money as he appears to be. That is clear right here because you see he comes off covering and he is not as giving. And I think maybe because of his money or whatever, it makes him, he could be a tyrant at times. And I think that, they bicker or argue, but I don't see happiness right now. I'm not saying it's over, but I am saying if they don't fix it, someone is going to be deeply hurt in this relationship. So this is what I have. It's not a very good read, but I always like to be hopeful because they did start out in the sun. They did start out and it was beautiful. But now, it just seems like they have separated. Too much arguing, too many ideas going one way or the other. I just don't see it. I think right now their marriage is in trouble and I think they need counseling in the worst way if they aim to survive. But it just seemed like he's very strong and he may not want that, So that's what I have in that read. You want to add anything?
No, actually, I was quite surprised that the cards came out that the rumors might actually be true, that there is trouble in the paradise.
Right. And we just found that out just before I start reading. So thank you for joining us. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that it gives you some clarity of what's going on in their marriage right now. They're going through a turbulent time. They seem like it seems like it's love there, but it just seems like it just seemed like this person got other ideas, want to do something. Could be gone a lot. That's what I'm picking up. Could be gone a lot or in the house working and whatever. It just seems like this is not what she wants. She wants more of him, or maybe, no, this is a man thing. Clearly, this is a man thing. And I think maybe it's him because I see red, red, and red. And maybe it's him who wants out, because maybe she's needy or whatever, and maybe that's not what he wants to deal with. I'm not quite sure because I'm not in their marriage, but this is not doing well for him or for her, but time will reveal. I thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this reading on the Bezos, and I wish them well. I do. And I hope that they can get some counseling to fix what problem, because at one point it was sunny, it was bright, it was good, it was beautiful. But as the months go on, they haven't even been married a year. So as the months go on, you begin to know each other. And when you with someone long enough, you get to see the real them. And I think right now, I don't think that she's happy with the situation. That's what I see. But everything I say is alleged. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining us. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you have any comments, leave them down below. But this is what I got. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Oh,
Sunflowers.